quick story. This is dealing with the law as well. We just had the bus driver. A lot of strong opinion on that. Biggie and I just man-hugged during the commercial.
Yeah, it was something to see.
I wasn't expecting that. You know, I read that story earlier, and I thought, man, I'd love to defend this bus driver. I don't know if I can. Biggie said, by God, I can.
Yeah.
He went in there and did it.
Yeah,
you know?
he started with kids today and ended up in a boomergasm.
He found an ally.
I am spent. I need a cigarette. I need that bus driver's cigarette. We were
all
talking
the way down to Ash.
All the way down to Ash. That's how good I feel about that. My goodness. But this is different. It's another, well, not an arrest, but a warning from police officers in Pennsylvania. There's a woman named Beck Lawrence, and she opened a place called Serpent's Key Shop in Hanover, Pennsylvania. And what that is a metaphysical store. It's one of those you walk in, you see tarot cards, you see a lot of skull decorations.
I bet it smells like incense.
Guaranteed. Potions,
natural herbs,
crystals,
a lot of that kind of stuff, yes. And what this woman does, Beck Lawrence, is she says, come on in and I'll read your tarot cards. And she does a full 1 hour session for $100. She's completely pagan. She's 100% pagan.
That's what it costs?
$100 for the full read. Yeah. And
100% pagan. Now, what can't she eat?
If she's pagan, what's pagan? Devil worship?
No, that's just.
It's more.
It's a different type of god.
Isn't that
right?
kind of like the Druids? Didn't they worship trees or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she started doing the tarot card readings. An example, she did one to the reporter on the scene when they did the story.
I just really encourage you to look within and identify like what lights your path.
Okay, what lights your path? This is the kind of thing.
Good advice.
Flashlight.
Tarot cards do. So she started the store about 6 months ago, and a local publication sometimes will do a spotlight on new business. And they did that for her, and she was thrilled when they did it.
I thought it would be like a really nice way to like introduce my shop to the community, and like, I mean, we surely did.
So she's wonderful.
Delightful.
Yeah, she's.
What could possibly go wrong?
And let me say this. She looks exactly like you think she looks.
Is that right?
Yes, she does. Well, as soon as the magazine article came out, cops stopped by and said, these tarot readings are against the law. These tarot cards. She said, what are you talking about?
Is there some obscure law on the books?
From 1860, there's a law on the books in Pennsylvania prohibiting fortune-telling. And so the chief of police came out and said, look, I'm not going to arrest you, but you got to stop these tarot card readings because technically it's against the law, and we've had some people complain that you're doing fortune-telling and witchcraft in here.
Wait a minute.
It's witchcraft. It's witchcraft and sorcery.
Now, Wiccan, is she a Wiccan too?
I just read pagan.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll meet each other at the bar.
Right, yeah.
But you're not the same
thing. Yeah.
On Sundays, you do different things.
I had a woman at a burrito store tell me she was Wiccan one time. She came up to me in line and said, I'm a Wiccan.
Just out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere.
You go ahead of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stand over Moe's burritos.
Was her burrito hotter than yours? What an extra hot.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, so the woman says, I was shocked when the cops said it's against the law.
I got an email and I was just kind of like, like I literally had walked out of therapy and I was like, I gotta turn right back around. Get ready with me for cops coming to my metaphysical store on suspicions of witchcraft charges in the year 2023.
That's her up on her social media.
She's right there.
Yeah, it is.
It does sound surreal.
It is 2023.
Suspicion of witchcraft.
And she took to her TikTok and got a lot of views out of this. And several other pagans have stepped up and said, this is wrong. Come on. This law is on the books from 1860 something. Now, the police have said, yes, it's an old, antiquated law, but we did get complaints. I haven't arrested her, but she's not allowed to do this. And if you want the law off the books, I suggest you contact your legislator because I follow the law.
I don't know a whole lot about the metaphysical world, and I've seen tarot cards, but I don't really understand them. But you could argue, and I would imagine that a pagan could argue that that's not fortune telling.
Oh, perhaps that's right.
It's just
destiny.
Yeah, because does that mean there are no psychics? in
guess.
Pennsylvania? Is that
Not-
considered
not
the same
legally?
thing?
I would bet the
Because
cops.
there's a psychic who lives like 2 miles from our house, and she has a little red. I assume it's a woman.
Yeah.
She just has a little red neon light. Just turns it on every night.
Seen it?
I've been there for
seen
years.
That. Seen those.
For years.
Yes, she'll cleanse your aura. She'll do
But I
all
wonder if
of
she
that.
takes walk-ins.
She might.
I would think it's all walk-ins.
I bet there are a lot of walk-ins there.
That's risky.
So
But
anyway, the cops said, they probably wouldn't have even investigated, but somebody complained about it, so they went over there. They
Who's
sent
the
an email.
busybody who complained?
That's a good. Nobody knows who complained about it. And by the way, the woman said, "I knew of this law before I opened the business, but I just assumed it was,
It was
not enforced, right?"
Can she do it and not charge people? I mean, I wonder if part of it is because she charges a fee to do this. And secondly, what is she doing going to a therapist?
Right. She should know her inner self already.
Yeah.
What's the point?
She should know what's going on.
Yeah.
Look at the cards.
Yeah. Look at the cards. Why are you in therapy?
Come on, Dumbo.
Well, several people have said, "Look, if this goes any further, we're going to provide free legal assistance for you." She's got some people rallying around.
Who do you
her.
think's doing the complaining?
I think
Some
one
sort of a Christian group, possibly?
Yeah,
Church group?
Yeah,
maybe.
I think probably.
Or a business on her block.
A business, possibly?
Yeah, it's a quaint little town of Hanover, PA, and
Is that Amish country?
Get our pretzels from there.
I don't know where Hanover is in PA.
Snyder's of Hanover, right?
Western PA, I think, maybe.
Maybe. I may have seen a road sign for it when I was traveling up to New Jersey.
You've been there.
Yeah.
You should have gone to see this woman.
I like the people of Pennsylvania. They're good people.
How many did you meet?
12. They're really good people. They're good
Dutch,
people.
aren't they?
They're Dutch, yeah. Pennsylvania Dutch.
See any wooden shoes?
No, I don't think I saw any wooden shoes. Remember that one woman told me to soak my feet in the toilet? She's from PA.
She probably used to wear wooden shoes.
Yeah, probably. Well, the woman here in charge of Beck Lawrence from the Serpent's Key Shop says, "I just want to thank everybody for all their support."
It's hard to put into words my gratitude, but dang. Like, thank you. Oh my goodness.
Her laugh is infectious.
Yeah, she
We
is.
should invite her to our trunk or treat.
We need her trunk or treat to do the tarot reading.
Yes.
We should have her down for trunk or treat.
Yeah. Right. Ever scare everybody?
Have you?
Oh, that's
You ever
a
have
bad
your
card.
You ever do the tarot thing?
I've done that, yes.
I remember way back like in the 90s. I think they used to come through radio stations.
Oh, they did. Yeah.
You know, when they would do like Renaissance fairs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And the readers would come through with their cards. And one guy did like a quick, like 2-minute read on me.
Yeah.
And he said, "You're unhappy with your job and you don't like your boss."
Which, of course, I'm sure he says to every single.
Everywhere he goes.
Although I can concur. I can certainly come alongside and say that's probably accurate.
Hard to miss with that one.
Travis is from Hanover, Pennsylvania. Hello, Travis. How are you?
Good. How are you, sir?
Doing well. So you know this area where she is?
Yeah, I was born and raised there probably 30 years, and then I now reside in Myrtle Beach. But yes, it is quite an interesting town. It used to be you got your Wiggy pretzels and Snyder's and all that there, but it's right on the Mason-Dixon line, man, and they are very weird there. It could be possibly a church group. They don't like change.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe
So-
that's right. Yeah. Well, I met some of your fellow Pennsylvanians last weekend, and I think you're wonderful people.
Strong.
Strong as
Strong people.
That's
You
right.
pumped $109 into the local economy of Easton.
I did. I gave a lot to Easton. Yeah, bought some gas there. Gave
Okay.
some money at the hotel. I probably did 150 in Easton. That's right.
He said Hanover's weird, and he lives in Myrtle Beach.
That's right.
I got to get away from there.
Thank you, Trav. Jeez.